How's it going, everybody? I am the Texas Man. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already, and also do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button so you guys do not miss out on a single video and or live stream coming out in the future here on the Texas Man channel. With that, of course, we're going to be talking about Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 6, Deal, No Deal. Before we get into it, I want to let you guys know in the coming weeks, I still got more videos coming out. I'm going to be trying to do some live streams. I was planning on doing a live stream today. Unfortunately, Xbox Live is down, so the internet is kind of going cuckoo, and so I really can't stream for you guys until Xbox Live gets more stable and things are more able to be in a stable position where I'm not streaming for like 5 minutes and then the internet or Xbox Live crashes. I'm trying to avoid that type of problem for both myself and for you guys as the subscribers and viewers. Also, in the future, I'm going to be doing a special skit. It's already been uploaded and recorded, and it's ready to premiere. That'll be coming out April 20th, I believe, at 3 p.m. So look forward to that. There will be a notice, and that it is set up as a premiere, so you guys can watch it. It's about 3 minutes long. And then about an hour after that, I will be uploading a blooper reel of a take that my brother and I did as we filmed the skit. So I hope you guys will check that out. That'll be coming out again April 20th. Also, I'm still continuing doing my Clone Wars reviews, and then I'm considering doing a read-through of some books that I wrote a couple years back. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys check out that. I will be starting doing those book read-throughs as soon as the Clone Wars has come to a conclusion here with the final season. With that information all out of the way, let's talk about positives and negatives, and then I'll give you guys my final review score. So for positives, we finally actually get to see the Pike Syndicate again, which was really awesome. I liked seeing them in the Clone Wars show in the past seasons. They haven't really been touched on a lot. They got a lot more quote-unquote screen time in Star Wars legendary books and whatnot, but seeing them again here in the Star Wars show was really awesome. There's a reference to Star Wars um, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy reference in this. So that was really cool. We get to learn that Trace's ship, she actually gets to name it, called the Silver Angel, and I think that's a really cool name. We get to see some more clone gunships and some Republic clone cruisers. A really cool nod Easter egg back to the original trilogy of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi is Anakin and Ahsoka. They end up using the Force to communicate. Ahsoka's with Trace and her sister when they are leaving Coruscant. Anakin senses them, and Ahsoka and Anakin have like a goodbye moment as Ahsoka ends up departing Coruscant for the first time that we've seen without being a Jedi, and that was a really interesting and emotional thing for me to see because I grew up with the Clone Wars, and seeing Ahsoka, go on an adventure off of Coruscant, leave Coruscant, not fighting in the Clone Wars. I expected to see that in this season, but now that I've seen it actually happen, I'm just like, dang. I'm shocked to see Ahsoka Tano not be with Anakin Skywalker or with Obi-Wan or somebody else that's a Jedi or even Captain Rex doing a mission and just being out there in the Star Wars universe. And she's still learning, what her place is now. What is her goals in life? What is she going to accomplish now that she's not a Jedi, but she does have the Jedi training? I'm really interested to see, how is that going to come to a head with the final episode of Clone Wars. I mean, I've seen Rebels, I've seen all of Rebels several times, so I know that she'll end up living. Spoilers, sorry. um, I'm just excited to see how this is going to end Clone Wars wise for her. Also, we get to revisit the planet Kessel, and we end up learning that Ahsoka Tano actually traveled there. So she goes there immediately with Trace and Trace's sister to do a job. And at the very end of the episode, Ahsoka ends up using Jedi Mind Trick on the Pike leader, and that was really cool to see that Ahsoka can actually use that Force power. So that was really cool. I know a lot of people are like, oh, if you have the Force, you can use every single type of Force power. That is a myth. and it's not true. Not every Jedi can use every single type of Force power ever. So that was really cool. The biggest thing that this episode kind of really hit me home on is that something that we've seen in the past seasons and episodes and whatnot of the Clone Wars material is that because of the Clone Wars, the Jedi are not able to police the universe. They're not able to fight against what the crime syndicates are doing. They're not able to fight against slavery and things like that. The Jedi used to be the police. They used to be the actual guardians of the universe, the Star Wars galaxy. And because they're now generals and they're leading, the Republic troops to fight the Separatists, crime actually has gone up, even though they think they're winning the war at times. So that's it for positives, and it was really cool to see those types of things. I do have a couple negative things I want to talk about briefly. First of all, the older sister. I honestly can't remember Trace's older sister's name. I know she has a name. I just don't care. To me, I'm calling her woman Han Solo because she's way too similar to Han Solo. She acts like a smuggler. She thinks everyone has, an angle. She runs businesses like Han Solo would do, and that we've seen. She's always in debt, so he's always in debt. Things like that. The older sister is just way too similar to Han Solo, and I don't like that. I mean, I understand. Oh, we gotta have a Han Solo type in here somewhere. I'm just like, Disney really doesn't know how to come up with anything original. They're just reusing what George Lucas created at this point. The villain in this episode was extremely noticeable, and it doesn't hide that from the audience or Ahsoka at all. So that was really irritating to me. In this episode, there's a lot of traveling from location slash planet to the next one. You don't get time to get invested and enjoy where you are. You don't get to settle down and enjoy the planets. Like you're on Coruscant for like 2-3 minutes and boom, you're in hyperspace. And then you're on Kessel and you're in this like Naboo like Kessel part planet. And I'm like, okay, you're there for 3 minutes and boom, let's go to a different part of Kessel. Oh, there's slavery. Boom, back into hyperspace. It's just bam, 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 bam. I feel like this episode was rushed. And even though this episode's like 25, 26 minutes long, there's so much happening into it. It's one of those episodes you have to rewatch multiple times to be able to enjoy completely and be able to breathe. I've seen the episode twice, and I'm sure there's some things that I've missed that are of importance. Um, there's also an overabundance of talking and arguing, especially between Trace and her older sister. And it just became like a bickering session of like, what are we supposed to do? Should we do this? Should we do that? I'm like, oh, this is just running the clock. So that drove me insane. Also, the cliffhanger um, ending for this episode was weird. Like, the moment action was about to start up and a gunfight was about to break out, credits. I'm just like, wait, what? What? Why is it credits? Like, it's just about to get to an awesome gunfight action scene. And, oh. So I don't know why, but I feel like the editing for this final season is really bad. Because I've had this problem with all 6 episodes, some more than others, especially this one. But it's like, when the episode ends, you're like, okay, that was a weird way to conclude the episode. I'm like, I don't understand these cliffhanger endings. Like, I know the Clone Wars show has them, but I feel like season 7 is doing it intentionally because it's on Disney Plus. It's intentionally doing it so you keep your subscription service, so you are hooked and you are wanting more than you probably want next week. Like, I'm excited just because Ahsoka's back. But these types of cliffhanger endings are making it like, okay, I'm excited. But these cliffhanger endings are not helping my motivation and my hype level. They're actually decreasing it. So, overall, I had a blast watching this episode. It is one that I will watch again in the future. So far, I am enjoying this Ahsoka story arc that we were getting a lot more than the Bad Batch story arc because, it was like season 1 Jar Jar Binks episodes, just bad. I mean, there's one I enjoyed, but that was it, for a certain reason. So, with that, guys, I'm giving Clone Wars Episode 6 of Season 7, Deal No Deal, a 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, even though I'm not uploading as many videos as normal, go through my search engine, go through my channel list. Maybe there's some videos that you guys have missed. I've done a review for I Still Believe, Bloodshot. I've done some streams. You can rewatch the playback for those streams and just, watch them and listen to it while you're doing something else, and you can comment on it. If you guys have anything suggestion-wise on Disney Plus you guys want me to watch and review, please let me know in the comment section. You guys all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.